Dear students, how are you today? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to talk about a new lesson. It's called pairs of angles. As you see here, pairs of angles can have special relationships. The relationship could be because of the measures of the angles in the pair or because of the positions of the pair of angles. Okay, dear students, moving to the first kind of the angles here, of the relationships of angles, I have here adjacent angles. Here the adjacent angles, as you see, are two angles in the same plane with a common vertex and a common side. When I want to see here what's meant by adjacent, adjacent means next to or adjoining. So I have here, it's like two rooms with a between them. The angles here 1 and angle 2 are like what? Are like rooms with a common wall, as you see here, common wall between them. So this is called adjacent angles. This is called adjacent angles. Okay, dear students, moving to the linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite, right? Or what are opposite rays. So what are the non-common sides? Here in this diagram, I can see the non-common sides are here the green one and the orange one. So I have here the green one and the orange one, the rays, I mean, these are what? These are the non-common sides. So, and I have also a common side in between. So this form what? This form a linear pair. This form a linear pair. So I have here angle 3 and angle 4. They are called, they make a linear pair. We can identify angle pairs and tell whether they are only adjacent. This is the first option I have, only adjacent. Adjacent and make a linear pair or not adjacent. So I have here only adjacent, adjacent and make a linear pair or not adjacent. Here in this diagram, as you see here, I have what? I have letters. Okay, the letters here for points. I have numbers, the numbers here for angles, as you see here, 1, 4, 2, and so on. I have here angle 1, as you see here, this is angle 1. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2. As you see here, this angle 1 and angle 2 have a common vertex. As you see, this is the common vertex. It's called B. And a common side. Where is the common side? I have here BC. Here BC. This is the common side. And no common interior points. So they form what? They form adjacent only angles. Adjacent angles. This is called adjacent angles. Here I have for angle 2 and angle 4. Angle 2 and angle 4. This is angle 2 and angle 4. They share BC, but they don't have a common vertex. They don't have here a common vertex, as you see. So they aren't adjacent angles. So again, here I have angle 2 and angle 4 share what? Share here BC. But they don't have a common vertex, as you see here. This is angle 2 and here angle 4. Okay, do they here share the same vertex? No, of course not. So they aren't adjacent angles. Okay, I have here angle 1. Okay, I have here angle 1 and angle 3. Angle 1 and angle 3 are what? Are adjacent angles. Angle 1 and angle 3, as you see here, are adjacent angles. Their non-common sides, do you see their non-common sides here? this one and the other one. They are what? BC ray and BA ray. They are opposite rays. Okay, they go in different directions. So this means what? This means that angle A and angle 3 make a linear pair, right? Remember well, dear students, here a linear pair are adjacent and make a sum of 180 degrees. As you see here, angle 3 plus angle 4, they give me what? They give me linear pair, and the linear pair give me what? The sum of them, yeah, it's 180 degree. Thank you. You remember that? Okay, here I have complementary angles are two angles whose measures have a sum of 90 degree. Remember that here a complementary angle, we have taken this in grade 7 and 8. So complementary angles means what? The sum of these two angles give me 90 degree. As you see here, if I have here measure of angle A is 40 and measure of angle B is 50, so 40 plus 30 equals 90 degree. So if you have here 90 degree, this means that it's complementary. Yeah, they are complementary angles. Okay, they complement each other to give me 90 degrees. Okay, here moving to the supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles whose measures have sum of 180 degrees. Do you remember that? Okay, measure B plus measure C gives me what? Remember, 180 degrees. If he gives me the measure of angle here, C is 130 degrees, and he needs me to find the measure of angle B, so I'm gonna here subtract 180 minus what? Minus 130, that gives me 50 degree, and vice versa. Okay, dear students, to remember which is which, think that 90 comes before 180 and C comes before a letter S. It's a kind to help you study this. Or much easier, C is the corner. You know, C for corner. Letter C for corner, and here which is usually 190 degree, and S is for straight. S is for straight, which is 180 degree. Okay, dear students, here two angles. Remember that two angles can be adjacent and complementary. Here adjacent, here as you see here adjacent, and what complementary gives me 90 degree, and here adjacent, they share the same. Here I have do you remember two rooms with one common here wall? Don't forget that. Two angles can be adjacent and supplementary. Here I have 140 degree, and here 40 degree gives me 180 degree, which give me the supplementary, and also can form here a linear pair. As we remember here, it has here a common, the two angles here have a common ray, and the two other rays go in different opposite directions. So to remember, we can find the complement of an angle that measures x degree by subtracting its measure from 90 degree, as I told you now from the example. Here I have 90 minus x. To find x, you have to subtract to find y, you have to subtract x from 90 degree. We can find the supplement of an angle that measures x degree by subtracting its measure from 180 degree, or 180 degree minus x degree. As you see here in the example, we can find the measure of the complement of angle J. Here angle J equal 31.2 degrees. So okay, complement means the corner. Do you remember? Remember by using this. The corner is 90 degrees. So 90 degree minus x, here I have here x. This is the measure of J. So this is the measure of J. So 90 degree minus 31.2 will give me what? The complement of, the complement of angle J. Okay, here we can find the measure of the supplement of measure of angle K. When he gives me the measure of angle K is 100, 120 degrees here, 120 degrees, and he wants me to find the supplement. Supplement means what? Do you remember? Yes, 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus what? Minus 120. Remember that it will give you the supplement. The supplement here will be 60 degree. Okay, moving to this example I have here. Okay, I have here measure of angle K is 2y plus 30. So I know that when I wanna the supplement of the angle K, it's 180 minus x. 180 minus x here, x means here, I will show you here, this is the angle x, okay? This is the angle x. I don't know, it's okay. Again, this is angle x. So here x equal to y plus 30. So I will substitute here instead of x, I'll put here 2y plus 30. So 180 minus 2y plus 30, this is okay. Instead of what? Instead of angle, yes, angle x. So here 2y plus 30. I will now do what? I have here negative, and I have here invisible what? Do you see here the dots? Invisible 1. It means that this is negative 1. So I'm gonna distribute here negative, as you see here, negative 1. So 180 minus, when I multiply negative 1 times 2y, it will give me negative 2y. Negative times positive will give you negative. So negative 1 times 30 will give you negative 30. So here 180 minus 30 minus 2y. So it will give you what? I here did what? I here put the negative 30 here, okay, beside the 180. 180 minus 30 will give you 150. Minus what? Minus the 2y. Okay, moving to solving problems. We can use complements and supplements to solve problems here. Okay. An angle measures, okay, focus in this. An angle measures 3 degrees less than twice the measure of its complement. So, this is the given, okay? This is the given. An angle measures 3 degrees less than twice the measure of its complement. What's this? So, let measure angle A equals to x, okay? We will let measure angle A x, okay, degree. Then measure B, which is what? Yeah, I can hear you. Which is the complement. Measures, let's see. I know from the previous rule, I have the complement equals what? Equals 90 minus x. This is, I know this well. This, again, the complement means what? 90 minus x. This is the rule, I know it. So, again, I have let measure A equals x. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, here, measure B. What's measure B, miss? The complement means B. Okay. Measures what? The complement measures, I know that the rule is 90 minus x degree. So we will write our equation now. Let's see. Measure A, this means angle. A angle equals, I know equal x. I will write here x, okay? Equals what? Measure A. I'm now talking about measure of A. Equals, he said, 3 degrees less than twice the measure of its complement. Complement means what? B. So this is the complement. Twice, what does it mean? Twice, 2 times. Yes, very easy. Okay, less than means plus or minus, of course, minus. Okay, less than. Okay, how many less than? 3 degrees. It means minus 3. So, again, 2 of measure B less than 3. Okay, from where this you came up with? Okay, I will tell you. Again, measure of angle, it means measure of A. I know measure of A is the measure of X. That's what I mean. Equals what? Equal twice the angle. Okay, I have here 3 degrees less than twice the angle. 3 degrees less, it means negative 3. Less than what? This negative 3 less than what? Okay, when we have taken before writing equations, do you remember? Yeah, so here less than measure of its complement, which means measure of angle B. So let's solve our equation now.